Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to Allotment of the Dead. So today you can see here I've got a nice hanging basket. I do like my hanging baskets. It gives you a little bit of more options in terms of growing space. Pretty much you can hang them from the bars inside the polytunnels here. I've got 6 already. I'm going to be planting probably a couple more today, and then there'll be probably a couple more again with a mixture of flowers and a mixture of vegetables in as well. So everything at the moment has got flowers in. So all of the ones here are mixture of nasturtium, pelargoniums, and this lovely nemesia. And they're hopefully they'll bring the bees and things like that in for the rest of the plants we've got inside the polytunnels. Not that chilies need it too much. So chilies generally will be kind of self-fertile. All they need really is a bit of a shake, and they will pollinate their own particular flowers. Anything else you've got in here will probably need a little bit of help. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be basically planting up some things which will probably need a bit of help from the bees, and that will be things like the tomatoes. Again, Solanum species, so they probably will self-pollinate to an extent. But I've also got some melons that I'm hopefully going to be putting in some hanging baskets shortly as well. So these particular tomatoes are not ones I've grown myself. These are ones that I picked up yesterday on a bit of a road trip the wife and I did yesterday down to Buckinghamshire to visit a lovely lady and her husband, who is obviously an absolute whiz when it comes to this gardening lark, because their garden was absolutely gorgeous. So a bit of a shout out to Deb's Veg Plot on Instagram. Go and have a look at her Instagram. Absolutely fantastic little garden she's got there. Come away with so many ideas that we can do on this particular plot as well. And the wife is giving her that inspiration to do some other bits and pieces, which is probably going to mean more jobs for me, but we'll see how that goes. So these are 2 tomatoes out of the 4 I bought from her yesterday. The actual garden was open to the public yesterday as part of a fundraising thing for the Florence Nightingale Hospice. So an absolutely fantastic cause as well. And she opened up her garden, which kind of does put you a bit on the spot, because people are quite judgmental sometimes. But I think she got a lot of really good comments, and I think she's going to be putting in some more of the raised beds there as well. So it's given her a bit of encouragement to carry on doing what she's doing, because she's doing a fantastic job. So in this respect, I came back with some more tomatoes. So these are Tumbling Tom tomatoes, one of the only tomatoes I didn't actually sow this year, and I wasn't planning on putting any tomatoes into hanging baskets this year, because the ones I've got will grow quite tall. Hopefully these will sprawl a bit and they'll come out over the edge, and I'll get some nice little tomatoes coming out of these hanging baskets. So what I'm planning on doing today then is planting up this particular hanging basket with a couple of these tomatoes and some of the nasturtium that I have been growing. So I've picked one there's only 3 I think in this. Reason being, I think, is we've got a mouse in here, and I think the mouse keeps digging up the seeds. So I've got 3 plants that have managed to grow from this lot. Hopefully the rest will grow a little bit. We'll see how that goes. But I've got 3 of this particular kind. So this is Bloody Mary. So it's a bit of a red variety, which will hopefully go well with that with the tomatoes when they come out as well. So we'll see how that goes. So we'll get to planting. Right. So we'll start with the tomato. So I've got a bit of Jack's Magic in here with some bloodfish and bone. Not overthinking it. So these are the good root systems that are on these plants as well. So well done, Debs. You've done really well with these as well. And we'll get those into the pot. So what I'm going to do is put them one on either side of the pot here, and then I'm going to intersperse the nasturtium at either end. Again, you plant these deep. Again, really good root system. You can plant these deep. You can see the little hairlets on here. Everywhere you've got those hairlets, it will potentially put out some nice roots and root structures. Right, we'll get the nasturtium in there as well. Hopefully they'll come out quite nicely. Again, nice little plugs there, plenty of roots on them. So again, we'll put them so that they again stream out over the edge, and then we'll put another couple in on the other side. Another one there, and then another one here. Going to put the label still back in there because hopefully some of the other ones will come up. Sometimes they grow a little bit slower than the others. Right, so now we'll top this up with a little bit more of the Jack's Magic, making a right old mess here. Okay, so I'll put a little bit of straw in here as well. What I will do is put one of these pots in the middle. Now, reason being, when you actually water hanging baskets, a lot of the time it can actually send the all of the compost out of the particular hanging basket, and that's kind of the last thing you want, really, because you want that growing medium, so the roots that of the plants that you've planted will actually grow into that growing medium. So the more growing medium that stays within the hanging basket, the better. I've done this a couple of times with the hanging baskets, and it is quite successful. So whenever I water, I won't generally water the surrounding soil, which I'm going to put a bit of straw over the top here as well, just to again keep that moisture in. I'll water to the inside of the pot here, and then that water will find its way out into the rest of the basket here. So that's basically the hanging basket there, all ready to go, all ready to get hung up. And I'll plant another one of these up. So 2 more hanging baskets for the polytunnels. So again, just a little quick video there, just putting one of these together, and we'll see you on the next video. So all the best, guys. Take care. Bye bye.